Now to the Vajrasattva initiation. To understand how important it is in our life, if you don't want suffering, if you want happiness, then how it is important to do Vajrasattva. So, just some basic reason. So one day, according to reciprocal teaching, there is no that the normally negative action, like 10 non-virtuous, negative action become virtue. It is not said. It's not permitted. It's not said. Because it doesn't have the capacity of that. So, according to Mahayana teaching, then the three negative actions, body, killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, and telling lie, slandering, gossiping, harshly speaking, that hurt others' mind. So, I mean, it can be smooth, it can be polite talk, but it is whoever is talking polite, it can be, but you say something which hurt others' mind. So they can be, anyway, harshly speaking. So, except the three actions of mind, covetousness, ill will, heresy, the teeth cannot become virtue. But the three actions of the body and the four actions of speech, those can become virtue in the Mahayana. So that is it. Depends on the capacity of mind, bodhicitta, so like that. So there are four things, for example, killing, the thought, really intention, the thought, then action, violent, or the outside looks peaceful, but it's actually killing. Then the basis, and the thought, the attention, killing, the action, then tatu, goal. So goal is the other being is die before you. So that. So the also the motivation, the self-chasing thought, not brave, not hero compassion, or bodhicitta and all that, but it's a self-chasing thought. Then there can be also attachment, the ignorance, anger. So that makes the action non-virtue. That. So by committing that action, killing, which become non-virtue, so there is a four result. Rapine aspect result, rebirth in the Lord, hell or hunger cause animals, depending on how heavy it is. So then three actions in the human world you experience. So you see, the possessed result through the place, dagvedu, to do with the place of the killing, you see. Then I explained tell what I can, what Lama Tsongkhapa explained. I think quoted to Sutra. So the outer world, you see, food, drink, medicine, the fruit, so forth, has less power. And not much protein, less power, less protein. And I think it's I don't know what you call it in English. Like vegetables become old, but like I don't know, the wrinkles or become like fruit also become like that. I don't know the English, you know. So become old and then kind of the kind of wrinkles or the kind of then kind of less power. The more difficult to digest. So all the people have digestion or problems to digest. Food can't digest. It's experience the possessed result of killing in the past. Negative karma killing. The people have problems to digest food. And then disease, by eating food, disease rises. So you see, by eating food, disease. So kind of, I have diabetes, so I can't eat fish. Well, generally the understanding is you can't eat sugar, and also, well, some people say white rice is an example, and different diabetic people have sort of some different experience. It seems like that. Then some says potato and some, different things. So the side effect, it causes disease. You see, if you have diabetes or different heart attack, or it causes disease. So there's because we're experiencing negative karma of killing the one of the result, the forward result. So first I explain, second thing, possessed result through the place. So outside you see things. So food side effect. Side effect. The medicine side effect. Then you see that sorry. So negative karma of past negative karma killing. Then sentient beings without finishing life dying and untiming death. So this happening. You have to know this. Or possessed result. that would do. And then then experiencing experience and result similar to the cause. What there is experience the result similar to the cause, then you have short life. Because it caused short life to others in the past. So you experience the result this life, you have short life. So even in the womb you die. After a few seconds or minutes you die. Or you see, or child can die. Or there's like the short death. Or there's so many disease. It's been so many disease. Same disease again, like for example cancer, you have the operation but you experience cancer again, even though completely taken out, but you have heavy karma, you experience cancer again, or similar to other diseases. Then various disease, you get sick, various disease. Then one after another disease coming like that also. Like this. That is the result, experiencing the result similar to the cause, what you caused to others in the past. So you see, very clear. This also comes from your mind. All these sufferings come from your mind. Negative thought, subtraction thought, or three-person mind. You have to understand. Then creating result, creating result similar to the cause, or that you do again. See, for example, one family has several children, or one child, some other child killing animals or insects or something, then child cries. There's so much compassion. Do not like to kill. But born from some family, one child, then always want to kill, always killing. That is a habit. That is a creating result similar to cause. The past nigrama killing. They creating result of the cause. So you do habituation, you do again killing in this life. So many times also one child lies so much killing. Example like that. Like that we see it gets killing. So like that 4. The killing, the 4 things happen, then there's a 4 suffering result like this. You have to understand. Then because creating results similar to the cause, so you say again from that you have to experience the 4 suffering result again. Ravana's in the lower realm, then 3 sufferings in the human realm, then again, then we get endless. The Cheva you think do again, so become endless. If you don't stop, don't purify, one thing is to purify past nigrama, and then abstain by living the morality, like 5 precepts, or the 2-3 precepts, or the 8 precepts, or the 36 precepts, or the Gisul, the Galon, the 253 vows, and then Galongma, I think 363, I think is something like that, Galongma. Then whatever you can, purify the past ones, and then you abstain from that again. So like that. If you don't know that, then it becomes endless. Then you come killing, the killing result. Then you again, you see, it continues. Then it becomes endless suffering or samsara. For you, it becomes like that. Oh, you have to understand, endless. So all the people who do fishing and killing chicken, all the others. So you see, then you have to understand for suffering result of that. Then again killing, creating results of the cause. Then it becomes endless. No, never get free from samsara. What? So painful. So okay, now then again stating the basis, then then that doesn't belong to you, belong to others. And then she, samba, then attention, then action. Other violent or the peaceful. And then talk to ultimate goal. Then when you think, now I got it, and then that's a completion. And if you haven't got that thought, now I got it, even that's not completed. If you thought that, then completed. And so that is the first result, rapid aspect result in the rebirth of Lord. Then three other experience in the human realm. So later, whenever you get reborn, human. So then the possessed result. Then the possessed result, the fruits, whatever the crops, much less, very little, not the crops or the fruit not not right. Not perfect, not right. Then the crops and the fruit or things changing. Changing as well. Changing, so it can become bad. Was good before, then became bad. Then the crops and the I don't understand, they do wrong then. Yeah, that didn't get idea exactly. Then tempa, cheba. I don't know what in English. So tempa happened, then the destroy the food, crops. I don't know. What they call it in English. And then so much rain, wash away, destroy the crops. Then dry, without rain at all, then dry the crops and the fruits. And then they become non-existent, so things like that. So that's the process result. Past Nikritama stealing. Then the Nikritama or the experiencing the result, some of the cause. Then the one is then you see your poverty of means of living, enjoyment. And your enjoyment, it is so small. And the enjoyment, you have enjoyment, but you have to use together with others. And then because past karma stealing, so you see, you lose your things again and again. And so some people always lose things again and again. So that's the result of experience and result of some of the cause. You see, you lose again and again things, money or material things. So poverty, so poor without the means of living enjoyments. For example, many years ago, there's no water in Africa. I don't know which part of Africa. So much suffering. I think so many people died. I think so many people died, children, so that. So no food and so no water. So in the airplane, they brought water from another country to that Africa, this place. So what happened? Water was okay before, but the minute when the airplane arrived in Africa, that place, water became so smelly, unhealthy, so bad. Water transformed bad when it arrived the airplane there. Oh, that's why. Can't drink. People can't drink water. Oh, like that. You see, even somebody tried to help. Oh, there's an obstacle. Oh, you have to understand that. As a result of the people of Africa, they pass like karma stealing. No. So you see, therefore, you have to pay attention, or if you don't suffer like that, or at least then also to stop, to encourage yourself, to make your mind happy, to abstain from stealing, so abandon as much possible. Besides the purification, purifying past next time. Oh, then creating results similar to the cause, stealing again in the human life. Oh, creating results similar to the cause. So again, that is that produces first suffering result. Well, that is creating results similar to the cause. That produces another first suffering. It's endless. If you don't do something. If you don't wake up your mind, if the sentence makes the mind, if they don't wake up, they then suffering becomes endless. Suffering and samsara become endless. Oh, like that. Wow, that's so frightening, so frightening, so frightening. Oh, like that. So. Now the now this sexual misconduct. Then there's also four things: she sambajo, tattoo, basis, intention, the action, then goal. Also. Oh, then the rapid aspect result and rebirth the law realm. So. I think it is said in the teaching that, for example, killing, then you experience suffering in the lower realm for eons. It says for eons. Yeah, that explained. Eons, even not just a short, but lower realm for eons. Eons, so I just mentioned that. So the possessed result in the human realm, or the you're born where you live. You're born where there's a lot of kakas around, in the place you have to live, and mud, lots of mud, and mud and wet, kind of unhealthy, dirty, so many bad smell around, and kind of nyam-ngawas, kind of not pleasant, but down, unpleasant, like that, you see. Even we, normally living in the beautiful place, but green and trees and flowers and the nice place. But even 5 minutes we have to go through where there's a lot of mud. You have to go through that, or a lot of cacao, a lot of bad smells. You have to go through that even in 5 minutes. It's the result of past negative karma, sexual misconduct. The possessive result. Oh, like that. Oh, then experiencing results, the cause, and then you are unable to protect your wife. Unable to protect your wife, your husband. Then your servants, your surrounding people's servants, they always bother you. So much peace, happiness, or then harmonious, and then they bother you all the time. The surrounding people or the servants, they bother you. And then your relationships, you can't trust, they change. So they do the past, your sexual misconduct, result of that. So we get angry to the person, he's wrong, she's wrong, but totally blame to the person. But actually it's your karma. Actually what's happening, what the person is changing, you see, relationship or the do opposite, or you don't like you, or it's a result of past your own sexual misconduct, past life. So the result, you experience that result. But we don't know that. We only think this life. We don't think past life. So we think the person is totally wrong, and they get angry, and do all the bad things. So can't trust. Then if in the husband or wife is you see not harmonious, there always competition with you. Too much and that, always competition with you. And then always you have so many enemies around. Your surrounding people don't listen to you. Your servants don't listen to you. And you have many enemies around. All that's the result of past negative karma, sexual conduct. So the other one is creating results, because due to the habituation of past life. Negative karma, sexual conduct, the habituation, you do again and again. So then again produce for suffering, goes on, endless. So if you live like that, it becomes endless suffering, samsara. So so that. Then the other one is then eternal lie. Possess result. Of course, the first one rapid aspect result, glory. Then positive result is, you see, if you are driving taxi, you don't find people. You don't find people. You are driving bus, or you see taking passenger, but you, some other people always find people, but you don't find people. But it is the same thing if you are running a restaurant. If you're running a restaurant, all the chairs are empty. All the chairs are mostly empty, or no people coming to eat, or mostly empty, or like that, you see. If you're running a Dharma center, no people coming. No people coming, you see, hard to appear. Yeah, no people coming, things like that, Dharma center, or you run a hotel, or like that. So that's a positive result of past life, eternal life. Then even they come, but so little, and you become unharmonious with them. Instead of harmonious, unharmonious with them. And then, they cheat you. So we get so angry, why he cheated me, she cheated me, blah, 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 blah. You know, you want to put in the court case, blah, blah, prison, blah, 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 blah. But actually, you by telling lie in the past, so this is why the person cheat you is the result of the past, your karma, telling lie. So your negative karma telling lie met this life, this person to cheat you. Then having a much danger, fear, maybe anxiety, and so many fear, many causes of fear, all like that. And then positive result, and positive result. Now the experience result, similar cause of telling lie, is that you have so many people criticizing you. And you have so many people criticizing you, and others cheat you, or or cheat you. So that you see. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, yeah, okay. So one thing is purify pasanic karma, then one abstain from creating negative karma again. Abstain by living the morality. Oh, so that now here comes why monks and nuns, why it's important to monks and nuns. So now you can see the purpose, why they need monastery, nunnery. Oh, now you can see because it's an isolated place. I mean, place you see conditions where they can do the practice. Main thing is protect their mind from delusion, protect their body, speech, because of negative karma. So the right place, the monastery, nunnery help. So through that, through pure morality, as a special morality, and then through that, then perfect meditation, samatha, perfect meditation, able to actualize, and through that, then inner wisdom, special wisdom, the wisdom, three high trainings, high training of morality, high training of the meditation, high training of the wisdom. So the experience, realization, you are able to meditate on emptiness, and then analyze that, and then deriving the ecstasy, deriving the ecstasy of the Buddha mind, done on the basis of samatha. You're able to do that. Through that, then you are able to develop wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, which is the seed of delusion karma. So by seeing the seed of delusion karma, then you see you're able to see the delusion karma. Then you are able to see all the suffering of samsara. So that's how you achieve nirvana. So even the lay people, they are lay vows, like that. Not only among them, but even the lay people have lay vows. Now this shows how important it is. So now Kaswari example, the Vajrasattva. So you see, so if we examine, say, from morning when we get up, dress, and except who people who practice Dharma, but others include us, and then those who practice Dharma in daily life, there's a different, but including us then, those who are not practicing Dharma, then we get up in the morning, then with the attachment to this life, then you dress up, you get up, then with the attachment, basically with the attachment to this life, then have breakfast, and then with the attachment to this life, with the delusion, then you go to work, and then with you wash with that attachment to this life, then everything becomes karma. So there are many hours of doing job, and then because it's done with the attachment to this life, so the many hours job become creating negative karma. So all the things, then eating lunch, eat dinner, going sleeping with again with the same mind, and no dharma. So everything become everything become negative karma. So like that. So then what happens if you don't recite Vajrasattva, end of the day, then what happens is all the negative karmas you collected today from this morning, then it becomes double. It becomes double tomorrow. I think Rinpoche says like 4 times it becomes something like that. So it becomes double for 100%. It becomes double next day if you don't do Vajrasattva today. And then the Kasuri, then it becomes triple. It becomes triple the next day. Also, so you see, it goes on like that. Even you didn't kill human being, even you didn't do big things in the country that other people talk, even you don't do that, those things. But you see, negative karma increasing every day. So negative karma by talking, with attachment, talking, all that activities you do. Today, it becomes double tomorrow, so triple next day. Increases. Then one small negative karma, without doing Vajrasattva, increases. Then by the time when you die, it becomes like mountain. So one atom, by increasing, become like mountain, all like that at that time. So unbelievable heavy, heavy. Then you have to born in lower realms for so long, and even you're born in human realm, as I explained, so much a problem, you know, I mean, even so it goes like that. Next one, Akasarati. Now please understand this. It is said in the teachings that Lumbe Digba, Chungyang Che, or Lumbe Digba, Chungyang Che, foolish ones and Nigrikama, even though it's small beginning, when you create, but it increases, doesn't know Vajrasattva, so day by day increasing, becomes so heavy, as I mentioned, like mountains when you die. So Kebe Digba Che Chuns. Wise ones when you create it heavy, but because it knows Vajrasattva practice, how to purify, knows how to purify. So with the heavy Nigrama when you create, but the wise ones knows how to practice, purify, knows Vajrasattva practice, so it can be very small. Kebe Digba Chayang Chung. So it can be very small, can be purified. All like that, you see. So the unbelievable, the incredible profit. The Vajrasattva, the long one, 21 times, the short one, Vajrasattva, 28 times. So that, like that, if you do the short one, 28 times, but we have to purify. So, by the time Vajrasattva, even that number, it purifies today's Karma, doesn't become double tomorrow and triple next day. Then it purifies the past Karma, or whatever call it. It purifies past Karma. First of all, it doesn't become double. So important, if you want happiness. The Vajrasattva, no question, if you want happiness. So like that. Kasore. Like that, Kasore. So even you don't do much practice, but the Vajrasattva every night, it's a great benefit. So that doesn't have to be in the lower realm, doesn't have to be born, and even if born, it doesn't have to be long. Unbelievable, like that, you see. Then of course now, if you do for the sentient beings, well, not just for yourself, but for the numberless sentient beings, to free them from oceans or some other stuff, to bring to enlightenment. So, okay. So with this motivation, now then taking the Vajrasattva initiation, okay? And those who have taken the high standard initiation is also the Vajrasattva commitment to the Entende deixata poder. No. No. 지야다만 영영을 그다음에도 그게 저러다 말론도 좀 저는 거는 가면 다 봐는 건 봐. 게 봤어.